Hey, good morning. This is Thomas Murray. Uh, got some interesting developments. Okay, one, let's talk about the UFC, okay? Uh, Mipe, uh, Stipe versus John Jones. Okay, let's just get this out there, okay? Neither one of these guys wants to fight Aspinall. Like, that's a fact. Like, DC, Daniel Cormier, already came out on record and was quoted for saying if either one of these guys, being John Jones or Stipe, gets hurt, neither one of them's fighting Aspinall. Personally, I kind of see this as some nefarious promotions, honestly, because I don't think this is locked in. Like, I think Stipe versus Jones is locked in as long as it sells. Now, there is one bit of information that makes me think contrary to that, though, and that's the fact that Dana White has been very, how could I put it? He seems to kind of act like a homosexual with John Jones, you know? Like a lot of the times he acts like an angry girlfriend whenever you talk mess about Jones, quote unquote. Let me tell you something about John Jones. Like, dude, okay, there's been 12 UFC champs that have been stripped from their belts, okay? John Jones has multiple asterisks beside his name because he cheated, which means those decisions should have been reversed or at best a no contest. But he still has them counted as wins in his book. Why? Because Dana is patting him to be the greatest of all time. Dana White, for whatever reason, is taking this dude's meat tube. Like, for whatever reason, Dana is not going to do anything to tarnish John Jones' name. Lord knows, Jones has done enough to tarnish his own name. But Dana White is going to do everything he can, for whatever reason, that kind of like, I don't know, a girlfriend that has Stockholm Syndrome, doing everything they can to protect their abusive lover. So there's my thoughts on that. I don't believe that Stipe is going to fight Aspinall unless for some reason that actually gains traction. I believe that this was supposed to be Stipe's farewell fight, and as long as it makes sense, it'll happen. The minute it don't make sense, which right now it doesn't, like so many people want to see Aspinall fight Jones, it's not even funny. Okay, now over to the political side of things, okay? This morning, I had watched a YouTube video where Stacy Plaskett of Congress was stating that white nationalists, white supremacists are a problem in America. Okay, now I'm a white guy. I'm very white. There's no secret clubs that I don't know about. I know about them all. Thanks to the Democrats, we have the KKK. That was not really good Democrats. You guys kind of dropped the ball on that. But I guess it was trending to just whoop a black guy back in the day, right? So you guys were all about that then. But now it just tracks that you need their votes. So now we're going to push everybody that's not white, right? Okay. Well, give me an address. That's all I'm saying. Like, you can email me, you can write it down in my comments. Like, if there is a place where white supremacists are meeting and there's something going on, let me know. Let the rest of America know, because Miss Plaskett and a bunch of others seem to think that white supremacy is an issue here in America. Yet, I would venture to say it's colored supremacy, not white supremacy. Like, okay. Yeah, this stuff just don't make sense. Like, please, by all means, introduce to me where all these white supremacists are, because up here in Ohio, ain't happening. I've lived in Texas. It ain't happening. I've lived in Minnesota. Actually, Northside Minneapolis, Minnesota. The same store that George Floyd got killed in front of, I used to go to that store at least once a week. Yeah. And believe it or not, the black people up there, they don't give a fuck about color. Like, they cool as fuck, man. Like, I ain't ever had not one issue because of my skin color in all of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I'll go even further on record, and I will tell you, from 2007 to 2009, if you got a tattoo in Northside, Minneapolis, Minnesota from a white boy, it was me. There was one other white boy that was up there. His name was Mike. He was a crackhead. He got chased off after like 3 months because everybody seen he just wanted to get high. He really wasn't a tattoo artist. He was just a crackhead with a tattoo machine that was good until he got messed up, you know? So they chased him out real quick out the hood. But your boy here, I ain't gonna lie, I lived like a king up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, man. Like, if I didn't want to make money, it was literally like the dope man. I had to leave my home. Not even joking. I did not work in a shop at that time. I was not in a shop because I did not have to. I did not want to. Like, I could stay home smoking weed and tattooing all day, doing what I want. And I didn't have to do nothing but what I wanted to do. That's it. Minneapolis was pretty cool. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Houston, Texas was my favorite place I've been, though, so far. Like, the H, yeah, they know what's going on. When I first moved to Texas, I moved to Dallas. Everybody told me, if you love Dallas, you're really gonna like Houston. And I was like, oh, it can't get no better. It got better. But anyways, okay, back to more political news, okay? Apparently, Nathan Wade is being hunted by the U.S. Marshals. We're not exactly too sure for what. Obviously, there is something that he is, his presence is requested for, to a point where U.S. Marshals are hunting him down, and nobody knows where he is. So that in itself is pretty interesting. Where is Mr. Dingling himself? Wade. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's about all I got. Anyways, you guys have a great day.